join us? Question mark. Okay, we are live. I am in a small southern New Mexico town, and I'm sitting in this little, I don't know what you call it. It's like it's hanging from the top here. Sort of I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know what this thing is. It's a suspended seat. And it's late night. Anyway, I'm calling this late night talk in southern New Mexico. And it's very pretty here. You see there's like a courtyard. I'm sitting in this courtyard. This is where I'm staying. So, how's everyone doing? Hey, Maelstrom. Hey, Mike. Hey, I see. Hey, Bat. I'll call you Bat. Hey, man. Yeah, I'm in New Mexico now. Unfortunately, I'm out of Arizona. I'm so sad. Maelstrom, what time is it over there in Australia? It's 7:45 here, so it must be like morning over there in Australia. So, yes, Mike. Mike, you know where I'm at. So, Columbus, New Mexico. I'm in Columbus, New Mexico. So it's right on the border. Mexico is like 1.5 miles in that way, in that direction. Actually, I'm going to spin around. Let's see how it looks this way. Maybe not as exciting. Got the lights in the background. So how's everyone doing? So today was my last day in. Yeah, Mike, the weather is nice here. I got shorts on. 7:45 at night. It's a little cool, but today it got up to, in Tucson, it was like 76. Here I think it was like 70. So, and it's a little cool here, but it's not bad. It's not bad. So the weather's nice. This is as far south you can get in New Mexico, south of Deming. You go 28 miles south of Deming, and and I got pulled over by a cop for speeding, and he didn't give me a ticket. So I'm really thankful for that too. But Maelstrom, it's 1:45 in Australia. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, I just had dinner. So I'm staying at this little hotel, and these people, there's like a kitchen area. And these people, they let me eat food. Really nice people. So anyway. Oh my gosh. How's everyone? See, look, I'm in this little, like, what do you call this thing? It's not it's hanging from up. And I don't know what this is, but he's sort of swaying it. So, Pat, you found 30 crested swallows. Pat, you're obsessed with the crested swallows. I'm telling you, yeah, I was obsessed with them for a little while there, and I kept finding them all over. Once you start looking for them, and I saw you saw the beast of all beasts. That's what I call it, the one in Green Valley. A little bit west of Green Valley is that massive, monstrous one. So way to go with all those crested swallows. So this is so comfortable. Seriously. I could sit here. Wait, see, there's another one right over there. What do you call that thing? Okay. What do you call that thing? You sit in it and so ooh, this is like making a funny sound. I don't want it to break. Hey, Jesse. I'm sitting in this little leaning seat, and there's a courtyard behind me. Jesse, how are you doing? What should we talk about tonight? Should we just talk about the wonders of New Mexico? Let's talk about the wonders of New Mexico. Ooh, see, look at the Spanish doorway there. Yes, a beautiful Spanish doorway. Let's talk about the wonders of New Mexico. As I sit here in Columbus, New Mexico. I'm in New Mexico, Jesse. Jesse, study your geography. There's a state called New Mexico. So, yeah. So there's this beautiful courtyard here. I don't know if you can see it. And, there's some seats and there's some nice trees. And I don't see any cactus. It's a little unfortunate. There's a little palm tree over there. It's a palm tree. That's really pretty right there. It's got the Spanish doors. There's kind of the entrance. It's a really nice place where I'm staying. So, very happy here. Yeah, Mike, but I'll tell you, the landscape never disappoints. But after being in the Sonoran Desert for I don't know how many weeks or months, I got to Deming, and it's just desert. There's no cactus. There's just that gray, shrubby little plant, and that's it. It's kind of a boring desert. So I'm a little heartbroken. I got to man up though and just suck it up. So and just deal with it. But I'll be coming back to the Sonoran Desert sometime. I don't know when. Maybe April. I was thinking late April. Once all the snowbirds go away, usually by late April, early May, it's starting to get pretty hot, and most of the snowbirds leave Arizona. I was thinking of coming out there for a couple of weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, getting a cheap motel room. So, wait, New Mexico's born. Yeah, no, exactly, Mike. Okay, though, New Mexico, it's all right. See, the thing about New Mexico is, and I even said this in my book, New Mexico is it's desert, but it's not quite like Arizona. And there's mountains, but it's not quite like Colorado. So it's sort of this mix, it's very southwestern, mountains, desert, a lot of Spanish influence, you better like Spanish sounding city names and towns, and of course, green and red chili. So, Jesse, what bad news do you have? Yeah. Okay, wait. So the one that lasts. Okay, so I don't know if you call this a hammock. Do you call this a hammock when it's kind of it's hanging? I guess it's a hammock. Doesn't a hammock has two ends? A hammock has 2 ends, and then you have the place where you sit. It's almost like a banana. This is it's hanging from one spot. So I don't know if you just call this a hammock or, but it is nice. Seriously, this makes me so happy. So, yeah, I know the 49ers lost. By the way, I'm not taking anything away from the Kansas City Chiefs, but it still feels like the 49ers really blew that Super Bowl. I'm sorry. You've got to run the ball, run the clock out. You have the ball with a 10-point lead with roughly about 6 or 7 minutes in the fourth quarter. How do you lose with that great running game? So, yeah, they did. So, anyway. Maelstrom, you're taking a trip to the Grand. Hey, get out of here. You're coming to Arizona, Flagstaff, and the South Rim for a couple of days. Yeah, actually, I do have a tip. You're going to the wrong part of Arizona. You need to come to southern Arizona. Maelstrom, have you seen my videos for the last 2 months? I've been doing videos of saguaros and cactus. Southern Arizona has the really hot weather. And anyway, so okay, all right. So aside from my being a butthead about that, Maelstrom, I think you'll just love the Grand Canyon. Flagstaff is a lovely city. It's definitely more mountainous. It's like colder, it's cooler. Flagstaff is kind of like my Colorado town, where it's, you know, it's not even that hot in the summer. So you'll have a great time, Maelstrom. You'll have a great time. I hope you have a good experience. So yeah, that's right, the saguaro vids. So Maelstrom, if you look on I don't know how well you know geography in Arizona, but Phoenix and Tucson are major cities. And that whole southern area of the state, there's saguaros. So it's pretty amazing. Jesse, take care of yourself. It's good to see you, man. I called Sarah yesterday, so it's good to see you, Jesse. So now to the one that laughs, you asked, are you going to catch another Tucson Saguaros game? Now here's the thing. Here's the thing with that. My friend is not managing that team anymore. So I don't really care that much about the Tucson Saguaros. He's managing a team in Santa Fe, New Mexico. So it's a little closer to where I live. So this year I'm going to be a Santa Fe Fuego fan. So it's interesting you asked about that. But anyway. Wait a minute. The one that laughs, you bought a Tucson Saguaros hat? Are you serious? Dude, I want to see a video of your hat. Make a video of your hat. Will you do that? Will you please do that? That is so neat. You bought a Tucson. Yeah. So my friend Bill Rogan, he was the manager. So I'm sure you saw him in some of my videos because I kind of included him in a whole bunch of them. Yes, yes. Wait, let me make sure I'm subscribed to you. The one that laughs. Wait, I can't. It won't let me. I have to find you and send me your video somehow, okay? Or even just put it in the comments section, like in one of my not too shabby videos. Just be like, "Hey, I made a video," or something like that, and I'll get the notification. So, or no, find a Tucson Saguaros video that I made, and then you could be like, "Hey, I bought a hat." So, yeah, that's so great. All right, I'm going to turn this way now. I might relabel this live stream "Sitting in a Hammock in Southern New Mexico." I'm just glad I got 5 people watching. You know? So, but it's a peaceful night. It's a really peaceful night. So, you know, I got to tell you, I left my home on November 13th. I spent time in Yuma, 2 weeks in Yuma, 3 weeks in Tucson, 2 weeks in Mesa, which is like a suburb of Phoenix, 4 days in Ajo, 2 weeks in Green Valley, a week in Nogales, 5 days in Globe, a week in Marana, and Maelstrom, yeah, you'll see the Saguaros then. Well, Maelstrom, what should you check out in Phoenix? Phoenix is just a big, massive, sprawling city. You're flying into Phoenix. I don't know Phoenix as well. Phoenix is too big for me. But I don't know I'm not sure what to. Just make sure you stop somewhere. Make sure you stop somewhere where you can admire the saguaros. And you know what I mean? Hey, TYTD. Hey, TYTD. What time is it in the UK? Isn't it like 3 in the morning? First of all, I have 8 people watching, which is a big deal. So, yeah, Bat. So, see, I seek out the truth. Oregon Pike National Monument would be a great place to visit. But Maelstrom, I'm assuming you like from Phoenix, you want to work towards the Grand Canyon and flags higher them. You know what I mean? Otherwise, Phoenix is just your average American city where you can eat and there's a Starbucks, every 8 blocks there's a Starbucks, So, well, that's the thing, Maelstrom. Phoenix is a city, so they kind of knock them down. But if you'll see them. Because if you take the interstate from Phoenix to Flagstaff, you'll definitely drive through and you'll see them all. So, Maelstrom, don't worry about it. You'll see the saguaros. You'll see them. So, chocolate cake. There you go. Yeah, Maelstrom, seriously, I'm just happy you're coming to America. We Americans, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to think of something funny to say, but seriously, you're going to have a great time. Just remember me because I live in Colorado, but for the last 3 months, I've been mostly in Arizona, and now I'm in southern New Mexico, and I'm sitting in a hammock. Oh, I'm sitting in a hammock in southern New Mexico. So, anyway, what I was trying to say earlier is in Green Valley, there were so many older retired people. And Nogales, it was a very Hispanic town. There would be like everybody spoke Spanish in Nogales. And I was in the downtown area, and this lovely woman, she's like a mother figure. She just came up to me and started talking to me in Spanish. And I think she was asking about my bike or something. And I was like, I don't speak, I felt like the one oddball who doesn't speak Spanish down there. So, but I kind of gave her a side hug. And I just said, oh, you're so nice. But then here in Columbus, New Mexico, here at this inn, there's all these people that are construction workers because they're building fencing along the border. And it's a major construction operation with loads of people and concrete and trucks and material and digging. And anyway, so some of the construction people are staying at this inn, and they were really nice to me. And I know it's kind of controversial and everything. I'm not taking any position on that during this live stream, but it was just interesting to like talk to them. And it's like everywhere I go, I meet really interesting, unique people, So anyway, yeah, that's right. Maelstrom, Mike K gets it right. When you're driving out of Phoenix on the interstate, there's a good stretch of about 10 or 15 miles where you can see the saguaros, and you should be able to see them. So you'll find them. You'll see them. Those beautiful saguaros. Yeah. Okay. TYT, the weather is not bad. It's not too shabby. It was like 70 degrees in Columbus, New Mexico. Right now, I'm still wearing shorts. It's a little cool, but it's not that cold. It's like probably in the 50s, 55. So it's not too bad. So the one that laughs, what do I do to fund my travels? I'm a mental health therapist. I do counseling, and I do all of my counseling online. So as long as I have internet and privacy, I can work from anywhere. So I was just kind of working out of motel rooms and Airbnbs. So I'm still working. I just want to be clear. I'm working. I'm not rich. I'm retired. I'm neither of those. Hello. So It's a lovely place here. So, anyway, 40 degrees here. Raining sideways. TYTD, I'm very concerned for you. You know why? Because I usually get an influx of British. I have international clients. I've worked with a number of British people in counseling. I'm always worried about them in the winter with what's called seasonal affective disorder, because it's so kind of cold and gray and your days are so short that it does kind of cause a seasonal depression. So, but you see, here in New Mexico, and then I was in Arizona, it's desert. So it does rain sometimes, but many, many, many days, it's just bright blue skies and sunny and dry. It's the very opposite of the United Kingdom. So anyway, lovely hammock. Oh, you guys, man, it's fun. I need to do more live streams, but I just get tired. But this is nice because with this hammock, it's like I can deal with my tiredness and talk. So I did one not too shabby. My not too shabbies, I'm still making them, but it's been taking a back seat because I'm making so many cactus videos and all that. So, yeah, seasonal affective disorder, TYTD. Hey, Luke. Hey, Luke. Yeah, thank you, Luke. I only biked about 8 miles, but I just parked at the visitor center and was just biking around. I hit that dirt road. I just got a little exercise. I'm going to go biking tomorrow. So anyway, what I was saying was I'm still making not too shabbies, but they're kind of overshadowed by my desert videos. Anyway, here's my, I made one not too shabby today. And here it is. Get the volume up. Is it going to go? Ooh. Come on. Why is it going so slow?
It's the Saguaro National Park sign.
Oh, it's spinning. Well, then why is this going so slow? Oh, Luke, I need to look up. I don't even know what the sus meant. SUS. There really was a sign that said SUS. I think I caught it in a video.
Not too shabby.
All right, wait, hold on. Let me play that again. I should be hooked up to the internet. Here, let's play that again. Play. Why won't it play? Play.
It's the Saguaro National Park sign. Not too shabby.
Yeah, TYTD, I'm telling you, the saguaro cactus, it is the most enchanting, enamoring plant. It's a cactus, but it kind of has aspects of a tree, the way it grows, and it kind of has a bark on the inside, like a wooden, there's wood on the inside, and it does kind of store water. It's kind of half cactus, half tree. Those saguaros are so, I mean, I could just worship them. Yeah, I don't know what that SUS meant, but Luke. Hey, Luke, I'm in Columbus, New Mexico. And you know what? You're a history buff, aren't you? Because like almost across the street is a site where it was the last time that, well, the story goes there was a Mexican, I'm only a mile and a half from the Mexican border. There was some Mexican posse or, some militant group that attacked an American military group or something, and some civilians were killed. And it's called the Pancho. I don't know. It's all out there. I was reading about it the last time I was here, but there was some kind of like in I think it was like 1911. There was like a little battle where this Mexican group came over, and there was like a little miniature war or spat between the two. So yeah. Anyway, I'm not describing it well. Just go look up the Pancho de Villa, Columbus, New Mexico, something like that. But yeah, those are great saguaros. They're great. Yeah. You got to look it up. And I'm not, I'm generally pretty good with history, but I can't make words for specifics on it, but there's signs around town. So anyway, but then I was in Nogales, Arizona, and I learned about there was a big shootout between the Americans and the Mexicans in the early 1900s. Before there was no fence. There's one city called Nogales, and the border went right through the city. It says Nogales, Sonora, Nogales, and there was some kind of like shootout over something, and they were shooting at each other from each side of the border. And in that one, there's like 3 or 4 Americans that died. There's like 40 or 50 Mexicans that died. So, but anyway, but there was a documentary about that shootout. And, but my understanding though in Nogales was it's all Hispanic people. And like the families, like before there was a wall or any fencing, it's mostly not all Hispanic people, but like there were families, and some would live on the American side and the Mexican side. And if there was a fire on one side, the fire department on the other side would go and help. So that it was like one city, So I don't know. Anyway, and with the families, there's all these ties. And then, over time now it's 2020. There's a big brown, there's fencing and blocking people from illegal entry and all that. And it's just kind of crazy and interesting. So I was down there. I have a video of me biking on International Street in Nogales, Arizona. And I was biking along the fence. It was a perfect hill. It was like, I don't know, a few tenths of a mile. And it was just a perfect uphill. It wasn't too steep, and it wasn't like boring. It was just right in the middle. I went up and down it like I think 3 or 4 times, and I did a video going up it. And so, yes, that's right. There was a Mexican general, right? So, so there's a state park in this town. I think it's called the Pancho. I want to say Pancho Villa State Park or Pancho something. I don't know what, but and there's signs there about the whole thing. So sitting, this is nice, man. Tomorrow I'm going to do another live stream. I'm going to do another live stream when there's daytime, so you can see like there's a nice Adobe, like it's too dark, but it's a lovely Adobe here. And there's trees and lights and like sort of a Spanish design and butterflies on the wall. I'd show it to you, but I don't feel like getting up, So yeah, and then Luke, I was at the I'm not going to say it right. The Tucacamori Mission Historic Site, where there was an old Spanish mission the mission first started in 1691, but then they built a church, like an actual church building around 1800. and then it was abandoned in 1850. So there's this old mission, and it was a Spanish priest, like a Spanish priest from Mexico that came up. And, the idea is to convert people to Catholicism. So they created a mission for the Ohodom, Indians, the Ohodom, I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, which in the old days, they used to call them the Papago Indians, but their true kind of real name is the Ohodom Indians. So anyway, so it was a mission, and it was like a friendship where, the priest was like, whatever, having Catholic things and teaching about farming or things that I'm not explaining it well, but it was like your traditional mission. And but then it was like there's all this history about the Apache Indians in Southeast Arizona. They would come over and do raids, and they'd steal horses and cattle. And so there's a lot of animosity. This must have been frightening to be in America in like the Western USA in the 1800s with natives and white settlers and mining. And then the Spanish in Mexico. Mexico got its independence in, I think, 1820. Mexico broke free of Spain, of Spanish control. So you just got all these different people, different cultures and languages. And, unfortunately, it's just human nature. You're almost guaranteed to have conflicts, when you have different people and cultures. I wish it wasn't that way. But all this fighting and craziness. And so... It is, Luke. You need to come to the Southwest. Come to the Southwest. What are you doing in Indiana? So, hey, Assimile. Yes, hey, Assimile, thank you. How did you find my videos? Was it through my Not Too Shabby stuff? Or I'm just curious how you found me. Most people found me through the Not Too Shabby stuff. So right now I'm sitting in a hammock. It's very lovely. So... By the way, I'm going to lower my voice, and because this is an inn, and I don't know, it's only 8:15, but it's possible people might be going to sleep. So I'm just going to keep my voice a little bit lower. So, but Assimile, thank you for coming by. I still can't believe I've got 7 people watching. It's pretty amazing. So my plan is, tomorrow, I'm going for a bike ride. The people that are building the border fence, I'm probably going to go visit the border fence. I'm not going to go into Mexico, but yeah, no, I know TOITD. I know. Yeah, the Funhouse people. Hey, Kyle. Yeah, Assimile. I want to meet Lawrence. Last year, I was in California, and I messaged him. He follows me on Twitter, and I messaged him. I said, hey, he's too busy, though. He's kind of a big shot, but one of these days I want to meet him, Lawrence. But they need to have another hard netting contest. So maybe I'd win it again or something. But so here's the Not Too Shabby I did today. Here, I want to play it again.
It's the Saguaro National Park sign. Not too shabby.
I was riding my bike. So I got my bright yellow neon jacket and helmet. So anyway, what I was saying is tomorrow I'm going to go biking. I'm at least going to bike to the border. And I don't think I'm going into Mexico, but I'm going to be I'll probably do another live stream. Maybe tomorrow afternoon. So do I know how to say not too shabby in Spanish? To answer your question, Kyle, the word shabby doesn't translate well in Spanish. Like, because not too shabby is a figure of speech. I could say not too bad, which is no muy mal. No muy mal, you know, which is not very bad, you know. No muy mal. But that doesn't, I don't know. I thought about making up my own word, just starting a new Spanish word like shabiella, not too shabiella. That would be pretty funny if I started my own Spanish word. So, anyway. Oh my gosh. You guys. I gotta go to bed soon. I'm sorry. Yeah. I would love to do a Spanish not too shabby. It would be kind of cool. I did do here, like, it's not quite Spanish, but wait, where's my. I can at least read Spanish words, but that's about it. Wait, let's see here. I got my. Like here. Here was a billboard in Spanish. Wait, here it is. Wait. Come on. Why is it so slow?
It's a billboard for Desayuna Calentito. Not too shabby.
Hey, Nicholas Spurrier. Hey, Nick Goodrich. Hey, TYTD. Thank you for coming by. Yeah, if I do it at like 3 or 4 o'clock, that would be 10 or 11 o'clock. So at least that would be a reasonable time for you, TYTD. So, Nick and Nicholas, are you guys not too shabby fans? Is that how you guys know? Have you? I really appreciate you watching my live stream. I'm just sitting in a hammock. Oh, this is so nice, man. Oh, so lovely. Big, not too shabby fans. Well, my issue is people are not watching my not too shabby as much. Yeah, you do a podcast? Wait a minute, Nick Goodrich, you have your own podcast. You should have a hard netting contest so that I can enter it. It's been 2 years since I won that hard netting thing, and I haven't gotten a lot of publicity since that, you know. Yeah, TY, okay. TYTD, have a good night. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you're darn right I better win. I'm kissing a cactus. Have you seen it? Here, I'll show it to you. I've got a few videos of me kissing cactus. Let's see. Wait. Why is it's like all right, I can't get to it. Yeah. Wait. I hate to say it. I'm gonna go to bed soon. Yeah, Assembly. Bombarded. Yes. All right, listen, guys. I'm so sorry. But I gotta I'm only gonna hang around for 5 more minutes. And then I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to bed, man. I'm 48 years old. 48. And my body just when I'm tired, I'm like a bear. Like I gotta just go to sleep, you know? So, but seriously, Nick and Kyle or the two Nicks, you guys, it would be cool to I want to see your live streams or your videos. So yeah, thank you. Here, let me just play a couple of not too shabbies. Here's a not too shabby. Ah, it's so slow. Stupid phone. Come on. Here we go. Why is this so slow? Wait, hold on. I don't know why it's so slow. Let's try that again. Yeah, Nick. Hey, Nick, where are you guys based? Can I join your podcast? Where do you do your podcast? This is so annoying. It says connect to the internet.
It's a chili pepper mural. Not too shabby.
I like the Circle K one. I'm a fan of Circle K. Oh, you guys are in Texas? Bummer. We're in Texas. Where are you guys located in Texas?
It's my coffee that I got at Circle K. Not too shabby.
I get a free 1 in 7 coffees are free at the Circle K. So I'm always getting a free coffee every 2 or 3 days. I go at least once a day. I get a coffee. So, all right. So you're in Dallas, Fort Worth? Okay. The Snake Shabby. Let's play that one. Yes. The Snake Shabby. Here. Wait. Snake. I'm looking it up right now. Snake. Not too shabby. I'm leaving in 2 minutes, but I'm going to play the Snake, Not Too Shabby. It's still loading, though. I don't know why it's so slow. Here it is. Just look at that thumbnail. Come on.
It's a toy snake. Not too shabby!
All right, on that note, I'm signing off. But hey, thank you to everyone who's here, okay? I really appreciate it. I'm pretty sure tomorrow, like around 3-4 o'clock New Mexico time, I'm going to do another Not Too Shabby or another live stream, okay? So thank you for everybody who watched. You guys are awesome. Just everybody. There's a whole bunch of people who visited, and I appreciate all of you, all right? So, all right, take care, everybody. All right, see you guys. Signing off from southern New Mexico in a hammock. Oh, yeah, it's a great hammock.